Do you ever find yourself sitting in a producer's chair feeling a little uninspired? It's a question we all face at times. Where do we get the motivation to create, and how do we keep it flowing? Well, the secret is we can't really sit idle and wait for inspiration to strike. Instead, we need to proactively cultivate habits that foster creative juices. So today I'm going to share with you 10 lifestyle habits that will not only stimulate you as a producer, but also contribute to a more positive and healthier lifestyle overall. These habits can shape the way we think, work, and ultimately the music we create. Whether you're a seasoned producer or just starting out, these are practices that will help elevate your creative process and improve your everyday life. So let's dive right in and explore the catalysts of creativity. The first one is to immerse yourself in other forms of art. I especially enjoy watching movies or experiencing interactive art or even appreciating design. You could also visit an art gallery or go to a museum. These experiences allow me to tap into the creativity of others, which often leads to unexpected musical ideas. For example, when I watch a movie, I can tap into the theme or the general emotion of the film, which often evokes ideas for new music and tracks. Sometimes it's even the soundtrack of the movie itself. One of my favorites is the Interstellar theme, which evokes a certain emotion, which I love bringing into the music studio. So right after I see a movie that really inspires me, whether it's the plot, the theme, or the actual soundtrack, I take it immediately to the studio. The next thing I like to do to get inspiration is to travel. Nothing beats the rush of new experiences, different perspectives, and exposure to different cultures. When I find myself in a new place, surrounded by sounds and music that I wouldn't normally hear, it's like a gold mine of fresh ideas. For example, when visiting Mexico for the first time several years ago, I was immersed in the culture of reggaeton. I really tapped into that energy, the vibe of the music, and it really fueled ideas and inspiration for new music. Sometimes it's even the ambient sounds around me, such as the ocean waves, nature, or even the people speaking a different language. All that creates a new experience and can evoke new ideas specifically for music. So look for a destination that resonates with you, and for sure when you come back, you'll be filled with inspiration. The next one is to experience live music on a big sound system. When you experience music, especially dance music, on a well-tuned big club system, you get a new appreciation and understanding of the music. You can hear how certain sounds such as leads, drums, and bass translate on that big sound system. And all that information gives you a deeper understanding of music when you go back to the studio. Furthermore, when you observe how people respond to the music, it gives you a better idea of what works. So you can see how people move and respond to different bass lines, leads, and drum patterns. When you can see an awesome track perform well and people respond, it gives you ideas on how you can replicate or even use that information for your own track. Oftentimes when I'm in the club, I'm deep dark in the corner just watching how people respond to beats. It's purely educational for me, and new ideas are emerging as I observe. And once I head back to the studio, I'm overflowing with ideas, and I can't wait to drop that beat down. The next one, when you need some inspiration, clean up your room. When you declutter externally, you declutter internally, and you'll feel more relaxed, cleared, and ready to produce. When my room is cluttered, I feel like I can't focus. The ideas are not flowing. But when I go through the act of cleaning and decluttering my room, there's almost a cathartic response. And once my room is cleared and clean, it's as if the creativity more freely flows. Sometimes even the act of folding laundry can have a clearing and calming effect. And oftentimes in between the sessions, I'll do some laundry, and once I get that done, I feel more relaxed and ready to continue with my session. So clean your room and do your laundry. The next is getting a good workout. There's something about the rush of endorphins post-exercise that makes me want to dive right into the studio. It's all about feeling good. Not to mention, during a workout, I get to listen to music in the background and often get new ideas while I'm working out. So whether it's a bike ride in the park, a yoga session, or an intense workout at the gym, each form of physical activity seems to resonate with me in a different way, but they're all equally inspiring. It's as if the physical exertion opens up a new channel for creativity. It creates a sense of mental clarity, allowing for novel thoughts to come through. So when you're feeling uninspired, make sure you get a good workout. Speaking of feeling good, make sure you connect with nature. There's something profoundly soothing about being outdoors, away from the distractions of everyday life. The calm and tranquility of a peaceful woodland or the rhythmic lull of ocean waves serve to reset and refresh my mind, opening up pathways for new creative thought. When I'm in nature, I find myself more attuned to my senses and more receptive to inspiration. When I connect with nature, it's an opportunity to tap into the raw, unfiltered essence of sound and senses, which never fails to inspire music. Listen to different genres. As a music producer, one of my go-to sources of inspiration is to explore different terrains of music. This means stepping outside of my comfort zone and diving into genres that I wouldn't normally listen to. Every music style has its unique rhythms, patterns, bass lines, and musical ideas. You can draw inspiration and new ideas when you bring those into your own style of music. Essentially, I'm seeking new musical experiences which can be reinterpreted into my own creative explorations. Listening to other genres broadens my musical vocabulary, which equips me with fresh ideas and perspectives. The result? I become a more enriched music producer. It's all about pushing your boundaries and learning new things. In today's landscape for a music producer, making beats is only half the battle. You also need good marketing and network skills to get your music heard by the right people. This is why I recommend Francesco Samarelli's class on Skillshare, How to Connect with Others, Networking Strategies That Work. In this class, you'll learn 10 tips on how to engage with others authentically to create more fruitful connections. Most of my music opportunities came from a guy that knew a guy. So that's why having strong networking skills is so important. You'll never know when you'll meet that one person that might give you that gig that'll help you break out. It could be at a rave or a music shop, and you just need to know how to engage with them to leave a lasting impression. I love how Francesco simplifies concepts such as mirroring and mimicking, which help you create lasting impressions. The other class is called Short Form Video, Go Viral on Instagram Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts by Sina Port, who's an Adidas brand manager. She provides valuable insight into how to create Instagram and short form video content that actually performs well and gets the people engaged. Her tips on incorporating trends as well as using controversy to spark engagement are extremely useful. Now, I know Skillshare is known for its music production, video editing, and illustration classes. However, they also offer hundreds of career-focused classes, making it ideal for your professional and personal reinvention. And on the topic of marketing, Skillshare has a list of curated classes called Marketing Your Brand or Business with Video, which will further help you accelerate your social media skills. Very essential in today's artist landscape. And now's your chance to try it out. The first 1,000 people that use the link down in my description will receive 1 month free trial on Skillshare. So I hope you'll check out Skillshare and take your goals to the next level. Meditation and mindfulness. The hustle and bustle of everyday life can be distracting and disorienting, making it difficult for creativity to flow. To counteract this, I turn to meditation and mindfulness, which is a practice that helps me calm my mental noise and bring my attention back to the present moment. Through this practice, I guide my mind back to a state of stillness and a heightened sense of focus. And it's in this state that creativity more freely flows and I'm more focused when I'm in the session. In essence, meditation and mindfulness is the process of decluttering, which we mentioned before. They help clear the mind so you can focus on the task at hand. Through this practice, your mind becomes more primed for creative exploration. And through these practices, it's a reminder that creating isn't just an act, it's about being fully present. And this is often where I find my best work comes to life. Experiment with new techniques and instruments. One of the most exciting aspects of a music producer is the landscape of technology is constantly evolving. There's always a new instrument or tool to explore, and it often sprouts new ideas. Each time I pick up a new instrument or tool, I'm essentially stepping into a new world of sonic territory. Each tool has its own sound and vocabulary, and learning it only expands my sonic potential. Every new technique I learn broadens my scope on how I can manipulate sound. It gives me more range when I produce. The more techniques I know, the more versatile I can become and the more expressive I can be with my music. So essentially, learning new tools puts me out of my comfort zone and into unfamiliar territory, which serves to fuel my creativity. It's in these moments of exploration and discovery that some of my most innovative ideas and sounds are born. And last but not least, collaboration. Working with others can provide a fresh perspective, allowing for ideas and techniques that I might not have considered on my own. Whether you're working with a fellow producer, songwriter, instrumentalist, or vocalist, you can learn new things when working with them. Every artist and producer has their own unique ideas, techniques, and approach to writing and experiencing music. So when you learn about those approaches and perspectives, it only broadens and expands your own dimension of creativity. It could be as simple as watching another fellow producer work, the different shortcuts he uses, or the different techniques to go about something. Everyone has their own way of doing something, and by learning more and more techniques, you only become more and more versatile. During collaborations, I see my work in a different lens, and I gain new perspectives and entertain new ideas, which I may not have considered in isolation. It's a dynamic exchange of creative energy, where one idea sparks another, leading to a snowball effect of innovation. This creative synergy with another artist can be incredibly invigorating, and it also challenges me to think outside the box, which expands my musical ideas by merging our individual voices to create something new. It's almost like a creative conversation where each participant adds a layer of depth and richness to the final piece. In essence, collaboration reminds me that music and creation is a shared language and also a collective experience. And through this collective experience, we can create something new and exciting. And here's a bonus tip: dressing for success. So this might be incredibly helpful or massively silly. But believe it or not, the sneakers or shoes that I wear in the studio play a role in my creative process. Yes, you may chuckle at my little fashion quirks, but here's the thing. When I sit down in the studio with a fresh pair of sneakers laced up, there's a notable shift in my mindset. Wearing something nice, even if it's just a clean, crisp pair of sneakers, puts me in a professional and focused state of mind. It might sound silly, but the simple act of dressing up, even if I'm alone in the studio, injects a sense of purpose and readiness when I'm in the studio. It's as if the act of lacing up is a ritual that signals my brain, hey, it's time to create something exciting. So that's my advice to you. Find what works for you to elevate your mood and incorporate it into your creative routine. Perhaps it's wearing your favorite outfit or producing in your own comfortable lucky socks. The point is to engage into a ritual that sets a positive tone when you step into the studio. When it comes down to it, if it makes you feel good, it might be worth doing it. So find whatever floats your boat and dive right into it. Heck, if it means making music in your birthday suit, go for it. So there you have it, 10 habits and one bonus tip that has continually sparked my creativity as a music producer. Each habit introduces a fresh perspective or a new source of inspiration, acting as a catalyst for my creative process. But remember, inspiration is incredibly personal, so do what works for you. The key is to keep exploring and keep trying new things and stay open to the world around you. Embrace the journey of self-discovery and learning what gets your creative juices flowing. After all, creativity is not a destination, but a continuous journey in an ever-evolving process. And lastly, remember to have fun with it. Nurture your creativity and enjoy the ride. I hope these insights helped you on your creative journey as much as they have helped me on mine. And by the way, my name is Stranger, and if you want to improve your music production and dance music and drum and bass, then this channel is for you. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you want to support, I have a number of sample packs, preset packs, and Ableton kits to help you along your journey. And I wish you luck on your own creative journey. If you want to know about 10 things that might be stifling your creativity, then check this video up here. Or if you just want to learn more drum and bass and jungle production, then check this playlist up here. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Stay creative, stay safe, and peace out.